Hello, my Marimomies, and for anyone who might be new here, hello. My name is Ashkariel. I am the fallen angel of FSP's third generation Lamentus. Why, yes, it did hurt when I fell from heaven, but perhaps you can heal this broken heart. And hello. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. For those of you who it's morning time, good evening. For those of you in other such time zones, hello. How are we feeling today? How are we doing? I'm here. I'm awake for now. Being awake is nice. We enjoy being awake. How did my Marimomie sleep? How are we feeling today? About an hour into work? Oh, Saku. Well, I hope that it's going well. Hopefully I can help pass the work day a little better. Still tired but ready to start the day. That's what we like to hear, Shroomy. Slept like a baby? Aw, Millie, I'm glad to hear it. Let's see. Just reading chat, don't mind me. I've got my shift in an hour. Glad to hear your voice. Aw, Kenwin, I'm glad I can make the day a little better. Hang on. Hold on. And Alexa is going off on the asteroid. 1 second. I realized, like, oh shit. Hang on 1 second. There's a timer going off on the asteroid. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Welcome in. Yeah, sorry. Alexa, like, has like a little timer that goes off at like 10. Am I the only one who says thank you? Right? Am I the only one who says thank you when their Alexa like does something for them? Alexa or Google. Can I ask why you've changed the streaming time? I didn't? No, it's still 10. I always tell her to shut up when she talks so much. I find Google doesn't talk as much as Alexa. Alexa's very chatty, whereas Google's just very to the point. Google is very like, just here's the information you want. This is it. Blah blah blah. My Google be getting on my nerves. Really? No. See, to me, I'm always like, I'm always just like, oh, thank you, or like even when it's like, oh, stop, right? I'm like, stop, please. I think the reason why is because I've seen too much sci-fi, and I'm too big of a Mega Man fan. So like, I'm like, no, they have feelings too, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be mean to them. I don't have an Alexa, but when my alarm goes off, I find myself saying, yes, I'm awake. I'm coming, calm down. I do that too. Yeah, where it's like, yeah, where you're like, okay, right? You're like kind of like pleading with your alarm clock. Like, okay, all right, okay. There's no reason to be mean to the robots. I agree. I have Alexa in too many rooms in my house, and so they all go off simultaneously sometimes. Oh, that's brutal. Where you're like, oh, stop. Yeah. When they take over the world, I hope they remember that I was nice. Yeah. I hope so. I'm hoping for the same impact. That it's just like, remember I was nice to you, just for the record. I apologize to doors if I walk into them too, to be honest. I've done that a couple times. Hi, May. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Not personally a fan of voice-activated stuff, but I would be doing the same. I am very much like I love voice-automated stuff. I love having little AI stuff running around, like little robots. You know, the good kind of AI, not the annoying kind. Oh my me. I just, okay. I'm gonna, you guys know I'm a big fighting game fan, right? Stardew, thank you for the super. Ranking stream, nice to Alexa, annoyed with Siri, evil to Google Maps. Thank you for the super. Kaveh. Thank you so much. There you go, Casey. There you go. So you'd apologize to your table if he accidentally hit a corner. I would punch it. I'm upset, and then I'm like, sorry. You know, like, sorry. Anyway. Like, to me, there are good and bad uses for AI, correct? You know, like, I think AI can be helpful. There's good uses of AI, obviously. In stuff like Google Home, right? Like, or your Alexa, you know, like stuff like that. That's a good use, you know. Does my fridge need to talk to me? No, but it's nice when it does. Do I need my fridge to say good morning to me? No, but it's nice when it does. You know, like that kind of stuff I think is cool, right? Like little robot guys. I'm like, yeah, like robots and Megman and stuff like that, you know? Also, Tricky, thank you so much for the gifted wing. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you. I'm afraid of making my fridge smart. My fridge is smart and it's strange, but it's also kind of awesome at the same time. But yeah, it's one of those things where I think having like little like I would, okay, and people are gonna be like, really? I would love if my home assistant or whatever got smart enough to have full-blown conversations with me, but it like knew that I was a shit. You know, like it knew that I was like just the worst, and it's like, Ash, you got this thing to do, don't forget. I'm like, oh, I know. It's like, no, seriously, Ash, don't forget. I know, damn. Right? Like that's the kind of conversation I want to have with my with my home assistant. You know? Like, Ash, no, seriously, dude, you got to do this. All right? I'm like, I know. Relax. I want Jarvis. Yeah, I want Jarvis. Or Friday, you know? I want Jarvis or Friday. You know? It's so funny when people say Jarvis, because, like, you know, Jarvis used to be, like, a human person who, like, dated Aunt May, right? Like, the Jarvis I knew was, like, this friendly, like, British butler who dated Aunt May for a little bit. Yeah, he wasn't, like, an AI. He wasn't, like, AI. That's, like, a modern MCU thing. Friday was an AI, though. It's supposed to be a reference to My Gal Friday. Jarvis was human? Yeah, Jarvis was like a friendly British butler. Did Jarvis die? I think Jarvis died, though. And then he became AI. Which is, to be fair, so this is like deep MCU lore. I don't know how many people know about the TV show Agent Carter. It's sad that Agent Carter would be considered deep MCU lore, but not a lot of people watched it. But there is a Jarvis, like a human Jarvis in that. who is the inspiration for the Jarvis AI, right? So Agent Carter is considered deep MCU lore. Not a lot of people watched Agent Carter, unfortunately. I thought Agent Carter was fucking awesome. Like, I thought it was amazing. Like, it's one of my favorite MCU things, right? Because I was like, cool, right? But the fact that I'm saying human Jarvis and people are like confused tells me a lot. Where's my soup at? Soup? What do you mean soup? Soup? I don't know what you're talking about, man. What do you mean? Soup? Eh? Soup? Why I haven't the faintest. He made a brief appearance in Endgame. Yeah, he is in Endgame for like a second. To be fair, so is Peggy for like a second. In the best ending ever, and then they brought him back. I have mixed feelings about it. We'll get into it. Yeah, the Zatsu's not going to be an hour this time because we got a lot of stuff we got to get through. So we're not going to Zatsu for like a full hour. It's gonna be like a half hour today, and then we're gonna get into favorite. Oh, bye, Aelin. Goodbye. Getting war flashbacks. It's true. I've read some Iron Man comics, but not a lot, since I mostly read what my brother bought for himself. That's fair. Here's the thing with Iron Man. And this is my hot take. Iron Man has like maybe 2 really good stories. He's a great character, but he usually appears in like other people's stories. He doesn't really have a lot of good solo stuff. Like in terms of the books, like not the movies are obviously a different thing, but yeah, Tony's got like Demon in a Bottle, which is really good. And then like Extremis, if you really want to stretch it. Iron Man comics are kind of boring, I fear. Well, it's one of those things where Iron Man comics are very much like for a specific type of fan, right? Like you have to be a massive Iron Man fan. Are we going to get your thoughts on Civil War? I really didn't like it. I don't like hero versus hero movies. I love the movie. But I was reading comics when Civil War happened, and boy, did I not like it. Civil War makes a lot of decisions that I like really, really don't like. There's one thing about Civil War that I liked. One, right? There's two. But even then, it's really just one because they kind of ruined the second one. The one thing I really like is that Punisher will not throw hands with Cap. Punisher will not lay a hand on Captain America. He just won't. And I really like that. Like, I like that characterization for Frank, that he just will not put hands on Cap. He has too much respect for Captain America. He won't do it. Right? Like, so even when Cap is beating the absolute shit out of Frank Castle, Punisher just will not punch Cap. He just won't do it. Can't do it. Can't lay a hand on Cap. It's not in his blood. Can't do it. Right? And I'm like, I love that. That's good characterization. And then the other one is when Daredevil is being arrested by Iron Man, and Iron Man's like, did he have anything on him? And they go, yeah, he had a gold coin under his tongue. And you know, Tony's like, what? And he like looks at the gold coin and he's like, Matt, what is this? And he goes, that's 30 pieces now, right? Sleep well, Judas. I remember being like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Like, fuck. Like, Daredevil got him so good. That's 30 pieces of that's 30 pieces of gold now, right? Or no, it's sorry, silver coin. That's 30 pieces of silver now, right? Sleep well, Judas. Fuck. I remember being like, fuck. That's That goes so hard, right? Then they ruin it. Because technically, that's not, and I don't know why they did this. That's not Matt. That's not Matt under the mask. That was Danny, because Danny Rand, Iron Fist, was under the mask, and I'm like, wow, that really ruins that, because Matt is the religious one. Danny would never do that. Why the hell would Danny do that? Like, it was just like, wow, that's so lame. It just really ruins it. Everything else, the art's really good. The art is the art is good, but not great. There's some faces in the book that are like, what the hell am I looking at? But yeah, I really hate that Peter unmasks, because people are like, yeah, but it leads to like that awesome fight with Kingpin. Yeah, but that's not in Civil War now, is it? That's not Civil War, though. That's Back in Black, which is a good story, but like it spawns out of Civil War, but it is not a Civil War book. Yeah, no. I don't like that Peter unmasks. I don't like that they basically just, that book did so much damage to Iron Man for so long because it really hurt Iron Man, like, for comic book fans. And in the movie, I get it a little bit more. Even then, it still kind of like hurts Tony, right? Like, it still hurts Tony, like being like, yeah, I'm willing to allow the government to tell us what we can and can't do. We need regulation. As heroes, we need regulation. They at least do a better job of it, because in the book Civil War, Tony is like throwing his fellow superheroes into the fucking negative zone and shit, which is ruled by a nihilist, right? There's like this prison in the negative zone that he sends them to, and I'm like, you know that a nihilist could just walk by this prison and just kill all the heroes inside, right? Like, that's not good, right? Like, just horrible, right? And he just acts like such a dick. Whereas, like, in Civil War, the movie, the reason why is because what happened in Sokovia was fucked up, right? To be fair, what happens in Civil War is also fucked up. Like, a school blows up with a bunch of kids inside, right? Due to some, like, these idiot teenage superheroes, like, cause this big explosion, and, like, a bunch of kids get KO'd, I'll say. Get de-rezzed, if I can quote Tron. It's very sad. It's really upsetting. But it causes Tony to act like such an idiot, right? And just way out of character too. Yeah, just not great. Comic book Cap is a dick sometimes. I don't like him. Here's the thing. Comic book Cap is not supposed to be a dick, right? Comic book Captain America is my GOAT. Steve Rogers is the fucking man, right? And when he's written correctly, he's great. When he's written by people like the guy who wrote Civil War, and I'm going to be really nice about this. I'm going to be very, very nice about the way that I explain this. When he's written by guys like that, he's this, like, just obnoxious dickhead. He's either, like, raw America, or he's, like, just, like, a self-righteous dickhead, right? I can only think of one other, like, it's during Civil War that Steve has the line of, like, when the world is against you, you have to plant yourself like a tree into the, and put your roots into the ground. And when people walk up to you and say, move, you say, no, you move, right? Like, I'm butchering the quote, but it's like, that's where, like, the quote comes from, is like that arc. So there's good stuff that comes out of Civil War. And then there's a lot of really bad stuff. What they do to Goliath is, to this day, really, really fucked up and, like, unbelievably uncomfortable. I still... When I was reading it, I remember even reading it at the time being like... I can tell the writer didn't fully register what he was doing. Right? Because I'm like... That's so accidentally icky. So Goliath is killed, and he's the only, like, named hero to die. And when this happens, they then have to, like, he died as Goliath, so he was giant when he died, and they wrap him in chains and bury him in the earth with no, like, gravestone or anything to mark where he is buried. And I'm like, in chains? Fucking yikes. Like, fucking yikes. And they were like, well, we had to wrap his arms. Why? Why? Well, he's giant. Lay his arms on his side. It's brutal. And I remember being like, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. And, like, I was like, I'm not saying nothing about the writer, but, like, that's a big fucking whoops if that was accidental. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. You can tell you can tell why I'm not, like, a giant fan. Also, bring Goliath back. Fucking, oh my god, it's been so long. He's also dead, so he's not moving. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's also dead, so he's not moving. And what's worse is I feel awful for Thor in that. And I know people are gonna be like, what? Thor is the one who kills Goliath. But it wasn't. What's awful is it wasn't Thor. It was like again, this shows you why Tony is like a piece of shit in this. So Thor had nothing to do with Civil War because Thor was busy at the time. And Thor is like, it's like this big moment when Thor shows up because you're like, oh fuck, because like all the other heroes know they're not taking Thor. It's fucking Thor, you know. You're not taking Thor, right? And then they're like, whoa, Thor, what's up, man? And then Thor just like kills Goliath, and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? It's not Thor. It's a clone that Tony made of Thor specifically for situations like this. Tony cloned his fucking friend without his consent and made a killing robot that has his powers. Yep. And I'm like, brother. Which is why, like, I'm so happy in the MCU where, like, they have a more, like, playful relationship, because in the comics, like, it never really recovered from that. Like, they never fully bounced back. Because Thor forever was like, that's messed up. What you've, like, he forever kind of, like, doesn't trust Tony after that. And it sucks. Because, like, in the MCU, they're fun. Like, remember, like, he has, like, he nicknames him Point Break, right? Like, no hard feelings, Point Break. You got a mean swing, you know? Like, dude, let me tell you, when I say that Robert Downey Jr. saved this character, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea. Robert Downey Jr. saved Tony Stark. Like, genuinely saved Tony Stark. Because without RDJ, like, that character is forever damaged by Civil War. And it's funny because, like, my favorites are not exempt from this. right? There's been some really awful Cyclops stories too. As an example, that time that this is what people I already know what the reaction's gonna be. I already know. I already know. Cause like you guys all know. Oh hey Pash. You guys all know that that Cyclops is my goat. Right? Like that's this, so I'm already expecting like that's your goat. That's your goat. Shut up. Is what I say to you. Shut up. I already know where this is going. But and some of you already know what I'm about to say. That arc where Cyclops cheats on Jean Grey, and Cyclops also has cheated on Emma Frost before. And yeah. I really hate when they do this. To me, I'm like, my Cyclops would fucking never. Right? Because most versions of Cyclops like adore Jean Grey. Right? Adores Jean Grey. To me, it's like the equivalent of when people are like, oh yeah, Odysseus definitely slammed Odysseus definitely like slept with like Circe and Calypso. Like he actively chose to do that. No, the fuck he didn't. Right? Like it's why like I hate when writers make that decision with Odysseus. We're like, no. Like he willingly did that. No, the fuck he did not. Right? And yeah, not my Odie. Yeah, not my Odysseus. Nope, not mine. Right? And it's the same thing with Cyclops. When people bring that up, I'm like, not my Cyclops, not my Scott Summers. No fucking shot, bro. No way. I think it's okay. Here's a good example, right? When you write like a Black Cat story, right? Yeah, even Jorge said in Epic that didn't happen. Exactly. Like not my Odysseus, certainly not, right? Even my beloved Moon Knight has some weird stories in the beginning. I prefer the TV show for this reason. Dude, the TV show is really good. But to get back to what I was saying, like I think you can write stories of temptation, right? I can't help but notice it's usually like a guy's getting tempted, but that's fine. Can't help but notice a little bit of sexism, but that's okay. As an example, right? Black Cat is often used as temptation for Peter, right? And you can tell some good stories with that, where Black Cat is really interested in Spider-Man. She doesn't give a fuck about Peter Parker. She never has. It's never the wife. It's always the husband. Exactly. Like, I can't help but notice, you know, a trend in superhero comics, but that's fine. The temptation's always lust. Yeah, like, so with Black Cat stories, it's usually Peter's in a relationship, Black Cat shows up, and Peter's always had a thing for Black Cat. Black Cat's always had a thing for Spider-Man, right? And they've done stuff before, like when he's not seeing people, like they have done stuff. Comics really are just written like soap operas. They are, for sure. Like, comic books are just soap operas with superpowers in it. But you can tell good stories about like temptation while having the hero not fall for temptation, right? Yeah, like, listen, I get it. It's Emma Frost. I understand, right? But at the same time, don't cheat on your wife. What the fuck? Like, don't get me wrong, it's Emma Frost. I understand. It's fucking Emma Frost. I get it. She fine. It's Jean Grey. I get it. She fine. Right? I get it. I understand. Right? But don't cheat on your wife. Kind of plain and simple. Like, I get it. They're hot, but don't cheat on your wife, Scott. Damn it. To be fair, though, another reason why I like Scott is because Scott's not perfect, right? I don't like perfect superheroes, and it's funny because people are like, but your favorite superhero of all time is Superman, right? And I'm like, yes, because Superman is not perfect. And when he's written to be perfect, he is written to be boring, right? I don't like perfect superheroes. I never have, right? And one of the things I like about Scott is that he's not perfect. He is often trying to follow in the shadow of Professor Xavier, and he sees Charles Xavier as this like perfect individual who raised him like a son, and like he wants to uphold Charles's view of like a perfect world, but that is incredibly flawed and never ever ever gonna happen, right? And I think that's what makes that's what makes him interesting, you know. Cable doesn't need another reason to hate Scott. This is true. Fun fact, I actually really don't care much about Cable. I know people think like, oh, if you love Scott, you must love Cable. I guess. I guess. For anyone who doesn't know, Cable is Cyclops and Jean Grey's son. You know? Like, it's one of those, like, if you don't want your person, then leave. Exactly, Don. Exactly. It's like, it's crazy. Craziness. Cable's yeah, Cable's good when you pair him with Deadpool. The whole Summers family is just wild. It is because people forget, like, Scott has a brother named Havoc, right? And his dad is also, I think, Corsair, who is like an intergalactic space pirate. Like, the Summers family is bizarre. And also what's her name? Oh, I can't think of her name right now. They're like future kid, even further future kid, who is like also connected to the Phoenix Force in like a crazy way. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. Learning shit from Ash that I didn't know. Hell yeah. Listen, I am like the king of telling you information that you didn't know. Anyway, are we ready to sort through our favorites? This is very important. For anyone who's wondering why, I may be your new god, and you may be my very good Marimomies. Rachel Summers. Yeah, Rachel. Rachel! I can't say Rachel without thinking of, like, Rachel! Without Batman. But the reason why I sort through my favorites as often as I do is because I like making lists a lot. I like having things in neat, organized piles. Hang on, I have to sneeze. Woo. And I do this all the time with literally everything. Even in my video games, everything has to be sorted into neat little piles. Why? Because I said so. And because I might have slight neurodivergency. Undiagnosed, but very slight. And by very slight, I mean very intense. So, that said, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Whoosh. Okay. Behold. Okay. This is how it's gonna work. This is how we're gonna do it, okay? Okay. Our first list. What's our first list gonna be? Our first list will be... our first list will be... And I have to sneeze again. Games. Games. Oh, that's very, very big font. We don't want that. Games. Goes a little long. It's fine. Let's get the eraser there. What? Why are you so big? There we go. Games! Okay. Favorite games. Not a big gamer. Always important to remember. While I like games, I tend to play the same, like, 5 all the time. So number 1, no doubt, KH2. Kingdom Hearts 2 is the greatest game ever made. It is untouchable. Kingdom Hearts 2 is forever the GOAT. It's always 2. It's always 2, because Mega Man 2, you know? It's always 2. Okie dokie, Brownie. You have a good nap. Rest well. Mwah. Have a good rest. Your handwriting makes my brain swirly. This is a compliment. I will not explain further. Okay. See, that intrigues me. Let's see. Second best game of all time. Stardew. Third best game of all time. I'm not even gonna, like, I'm just gonna rapid fire these. Stardew Valley is the GOAT. Okay. Stardew Valley is goated. Third best game of all time. Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 is the third best game of all time. 10 out of 10 goated with the sauce. Fourth best game of all time. Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time. Fourth best game of all time. Birds! Birds! Stardew, my beloved. Ah, Stardew. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for the super. Good taste. Thank you, thank you. Fifth best game of all time. This one's gonna be very what the fuck. This one's gonna be out of nowhere, but Yakuza. No, not Kiwami. Kiwami's good, but no, actually, not Kiwami. Yeah, Kiwami's good, but you know what? I'm actually going to say Yakuza 0. Yakuza 0. Goated. Absolutely goated. Whoa. I'm gonna have a quick sip of tea here. Minsu, thank you for the super. Mwah. Why do you write exactly like me? I love this already. And yay, Stardew. Stardew. Yay. Haruki, yay. I adore Stardew Valley. I think Stardew Valley is one of those games that, like, just is like 10 out of 10 banger, you know? There's a little bit of everything in Stardew. I think that's why I love it so much. Just like I love my Marimomie so much. And thank you for the super, Minsu. Nikkei, thank you. I can't believe you found my birds clip. So many people were killing me with birds. Birds! Birds! Birds. Are you using your mouse or a tablet pen? Tablet pen, but I'm occasionally switching to my mouse sometimes. Did you ever play Judgment? No, I haven't played Judgment yet. Throw some games out there. Let's see. I'm gonna say 6. You know what? I'm just gonna say Mineral Town, because I really do mean like any version of Mineral Town. Mineral Town. / Story of Seasons. Any version of Story of Seasons is always gonna be good. But no, we want it to be, no, we don't want to be... You know what? Starting the whole list over. Starting the whole thing... No. No. Whoa. There we go. Starting the whole thing over. Start the whole thing over again. Nope. It's incorrect. Incorrect. The list is wrong. The list is wrong. The list is wrong. In smaller font. Gaming. Franchises. How do you spell franchise? Franchise? This? Franchise? That's correct. Okay, cool. I was like, eh? There we go. Okay. Gaming franchises. Okay, number 1. Kingdom Hearts. It's goated. I will hear no arguments about it. It's great. Number 2. Stardew. Yes, this stays the same. Stardew Valley. This doesn't change. It's just goated. Number 3. Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons. Goated. Number 4. Wait, no. I lied. No, this is incorrect. This is incorrect. Whoops. This is incorrect. This is wrong. Wrong. Mega Man. Because we're doing series. Mega Man. Then Stardew. You're seeing how my brain works in real time. Mega Man, then Stardew, then Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons. Because I was going to put Mega Man at 4th, but I'm like, no, I know too much about Mega Man, and I'm too, like, obsessive about it. Okay, number 5. Yakuza. Just the whole thing. I have played up to Yakuza 5. So I still have to play 6. Yakuza 6, and then the Like a Dragon games. I am behind. Surprised Sonic doesn't make your top 5. Sonic's in my top 10. I don't know if it necessarily cracks my top 5. Now I'm looking at it and I'm like, is this right? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, number 6. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Wrong. It's wrong. It's incorrect. Yeah. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Okay.
Okay, I got it. No. Hi, Nita. Welcome in. Yeah. No, I got it now. I got it now. Street Fighter. Pokemon's in my top 10. I don't think it's in my top 5. Kingdom Hearts, Mega Man, Stardew, Street Fighter. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Tekken? See, that's what I'm debating between. Like, is Tekken top 5 or is it top 10? Nah, it's gotta be Tekken. It's gotta be Tekken. Tekken. Yeah, no, it's gotta be Tekken. And then we'll just throw 7 down here as well. Morning as usual, my lord. Lovely to see you. Likewise, Wolf. Number 6. You know, as much as I love Yakuza, I gotta throw Sonic above Yakuza, actually. Sonic the Hedgehog. Possibly controversial opinion. I think I also got to put Zelda, Legend of Zelda, above Yakuza as well. Legend of Zelda. But then 8th place, Yakuza. Ninth place. Ninth place. Mario. Fucking love me some Mario. Yahoo! That'd be Mario. 10th place. 10th place. Ashkariel loves Rick from Mineral Town. Oh, Mineral Town. Wait, I forgot Mineral Town. I forgot Harvest Moon. Moon. You know what? No, it's fine. It would actually be 10th anyway. Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons. There we go. Also, we got perms to play Grand Bazaar. I didn't even notice. So we're definitely gonna be playing that at some point. 11th place. All right, we're gonna keep going until we run out of room. 11th place. Metroid, dude. Metroid. Dummy. Wait. The list is about to change again. Not by a whole lot, though. Not by a whole lot. Just by 2. The list is about to change again. A new hand has touched the beacon. Hang on one second. But it's not that game. Hang on. Fucking Final Fantasy, bro. Final Fantasy, obviously. What am I saying? What have I done? So long between like what am I thinking? Obviously. Critical Role reference. I reference Critical Role all the time, but not necessarily a Critical Role reference. Final Fantasy, my beloved Final Fantasy, goated with the sauce. What was it again? It was Harvest Moon and what? What did I write? Metroid? Yeah. I already forgot what I wrote. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm actually going to put Metroid ahead as Harvest Moon. Metroid. Harvest Moon. Flash Story Season. Poor Harvest Moon keeps getting knocked down the list. But yeah, I'm actually going to put Metroid above. I'm going to put Metroid above. Metroid fell off for me after the 3D remakes and several remasters. I wonder if it's even worth playing anymore. I adore it. Minecraft? Yeah, Minecraft. Minecraft. Man. Just so I don't forget it. Throw some games at me, and I'll just throw them up here. All right, so we'll just like throw them up here so we could sort them later. Minecraft, Skyrim. Pokemon. Injustice. Oh, good call. Mass Effect. Good call. Fire Emblem. Good call. Okay, hang on. Fire Emblem. Mass Effect. Ugh, horrible writing there, but that's fine. Zomboid. Okay, hang on. The Tron games. Hang on. Let's erase this. Okay, hang on. I'll just scroll up. Because I was like, we're going to run out of room here. Okay, 13. Gotta be... MK. Oh, man. Mass Effect. You take up too much space when you like that. We're just gonna put ME. Mass Effect. Repo's good. It's gotta be Mass Effect. After that, Zomboid. Project Zomboid. 15 because I saw somebody say it. We're gonna... No, you know what? We're gonna go Crash Bandicoot, and then we're gonna go Spyro. Crash is a little better than Spyro, but they're always together in my mind. We're gonna go Crash, Spyro. Let's see. Fortnite. I'll try to remember Fortnite. Man, Left 4 Dead. Good call. Monster Hunter. I do like Monster Hunter. I don't know if it cracks my top games. Same with Persona. I don't know if Persona cracks the top, though. Hang on, I have to sneeze. Oof. Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon, obviously. Pokemon games. Followed closely by Digimon. Digimon games are slightly less good than Pokemon games, but the Digimon anime is always better. Pokemon, Digimon. Yeah. Digimon games are really good. They're always slightly a little behind Pokemon, but not by much, especially lately. Lately, it's been like Digimon's climbing. Castlevania. Does Castlevania break the top 20? It does. It does. Whoops. Castlevania. Castlevania. Murky Divers. Time Stranger was Persona but Digimon. That's true. That's all I heard about it was it's Persona but Digimon. And then what enters the top 20? It's gotta be Fire Emblem. In fact, you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna swap. No, I'm not. Yes, no, fuck. I am going to swap them. I am going to swap them now. I am going to swap them. You know what? I'm also gonna do. Hang on. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. What are you doing, Ash? You will see. Yeah, we're just gonna move you guys down. We're just gonna move these down. There we go. we're gonna Fire Emblem. Yeah, there we go. That sounds better. That looks good. That looks good. And you know what? Fort, all caps, Fortnite. Because fuck you guys, Fortnite is awesome. Hang on, let me move my goofy ass out of the way here. Fortnite's great. Fuck you guys. Okay, there you go. Gaming franchises. Let's go. Also, shout outs. And honorable mention. We're going to make this really small up here. We're going to go really small. And we're going to make some honorable mentions up here. Hang on. We're going to zoom in. And we're going to do honorable mentions. F-Zero. Honorable mentions. What else? F-Zero. I'm trying to think. I don't have like a blanket term for like everything under this. Oh, Smash Bros. Smash. Yeah, Smash for sure. Smash. Injustice. Injustice. Castlevania. Yeah, Castlevania. Because Castlevania got knocked out. Castlevania. What did we say? Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. These guys being in honorable mentions doesn't mean anything because I think you guys know this about me by now, but this list will, hang on. We're not even done with the honorable mentions yet, but let's just quickly, and then we're going to zoom out one. There we go. This list will change tomorrow. This is why I have to constantly sort this shit, because when people ask me like, what's your favorite? And I'm like, I have to constantly change it. Because the list changes constantly. This is just where it stands today. This is to give you a general idea, because this is how my brain works. Okay. There we go. Honorable mentions, Mortal Kombat. What else? Minecraft. I'm just gonna put Friend Slop. I hate that name so much. It needs a better name, but Friend Slop. Any Friend Slop game I'm a big fan of. That's expected of you. Yeah. Friend Slop. I hate the names. I hate the words. Friend Peak. Yeah. Friend Slop in quotes. AKA party games. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think. What else do I put in here? What am I missing? I'm missing so much. I could tell. I'm missing so much. I could tell, and I could tell I'm missing so much. It is bothering me. Any good zombie games other than Zomboid? No. Danganronpa. 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 Call of Duty? No. Halo? Halo, though. Goddamn, okay. Yeah, any other good zombie game? No. Resident Evil, yes, but that doesn't count as a zombie game. Resi, but Resi doesn't count as a zombie game. Professor Layton, I haven't played them. Left 4 Dead? Left 4 Dead's fun, but I wouldn't put it in my favorites. Because these are like things that I love, that I could talk, like Silent Hill. Silent Hill, absolutely. Silent Hill. Dragon Ball games, hell yeah. DB games. We'll throw Dragon Ball games in there. Yeah. F-Zero, Smash, Injustice, Castlevania, Mortal Kombat, Minecraft, Friend Slop, Danganronpa, Halo, Resi, Silent Hill, Silent Hill, Dragon Ball games. Oh. This one's for me. Tomba. Both Tomba games. No one's gonna know what that is. It's fine. They're great. Tomba. Kletka? I'd throw Kletka in Friend Slap. Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider's cool, but it's not my favorite. Mafia? Mafia's cool. It's not my favorite, though. Skateboarding games? Yeah. Tips. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Oh, I thought Tomba was Tomb Raider. No, Tomba is a game. Tomba 1 and Tomba 2, not Tomb Raider. Did you enjoy Jak and Daxter? Yes, but it's not my favorite. Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank are like games that I like, but they're not like, I wouldn't consider them favorites of mine. I'm not like that genre of gamer. I mean, I am, but it's just that's after my time. I had my games and I'm good with them. Tomba was a PlayStation game, yeah? Like I watched, I played, never played it, but I watched friends play it. Yes. It is very fun. Tomba's very fun. Yes. I think this is the list. Okay. There it is. I think this is the list. I think this is something I could be proud of. Yes. I feel comfortable with this list. Here, I'll let you screenshot. Ready? Okay. All right. I'm erasing it now. Bunny, thank you for the super. I know you say it hurt when you fell from heaven, but did it hurt when you fell into our arms? Oh, my. What a good Marimomie you are. Oh, my. Happy Friday, our handsome god, and thank you for existing. Thank you for being here. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, the Riz. What a good Marimomie you are. My goodness. Legend of Mana. I did play Legend of Mana. I like Legend of Mana. Man. Whoosha. We're getting rid of it. Erasing it. There we go. Tway with you. Tway with you. Tway with you. Just make a new layer? No. All right. What's next? Why is that satisfying? Movies? Sure. Movies. Oh, it's very small again. Man. Slightly bigger than that. Movies. Cha. Whoops. Cha. There we go. Movies. Number 1. Tron. It's too big now. Now it's too big. Now I don't like it. It's upsetting my brain. There we go. Tron Legacy. Hell yeah, man. Number 2 is any of the Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings trilogy. I don't care which one. This is the only one that will break this rule. Only Lord of the Rings will break this rule, because I have to watch all of them all at once if I ever decide to watch any of them. Next. Dragon Ball Super. Broly. Tron? Who would have guessed? I know. I know. What a surprise. Dragon Ball Super Broly. Go to Broly. Go to Broly. Go to Broly. Come on, Broly. Gogeta. 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 Number 4. Number 4 is El Dorado. City of Gold. Gold temples where you can pluck gold from the very bricks, but you don't want to do that, so let's just go back to Spain. After all, it worked so well the last time. Wait. We find the City of Gold, we take the gold, and then we go back to Spain and buy Spain. Tulio will follow that trail. What trail? The trail that we blaze. That trail that we blaze. There's gonna be another DreamWorks movie on here, just so you know, and it's goated. I am not of this particular pantheon that will come up. I think everybody already knows what it is, but that movie's goated. I know everyone thinks I'm an angel, so I must be from that pantheon. No, different pantheon. But yeah, we'll get to it. I sent the mist of the plague into your house, into your fields, until there's nothing left to fear. I sent my scourge, I sent my storm, thus said the Prince of Egypt will come up. Prince of Egypt will come up, but not right now. Advent Children will come up, but not right now. Not in the top 5, because number 5, 5th best movie of all time. Digimon. The movie. Act surprised. Please act surprised. Please act surprised. Whoa, did you see that? No, I was sleeping. But you're driving. Sixth best movie of all time is the best Disney movie of all time. Mulan. True to your heart, you must be true to your heart. Your heart can tell you no lies. And true to your heart, you must be true to your heart. Oh, dude. Audio Jungle. Yeah, Mulan, best Disney movie of all time. It's not even up for debate. It just is. Seventh is another one that people are be like, what? But unless you're from this place, maybe it doesn't hit as hard, but it does hit hard when you can literally walk around this movie. Scott Pilgrim. Mr. Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim. It helps when you can, when you can actually go visit Toronto and be like, this is where Scott kicked the shit out of one of the evil exes, you know? Like, yeah, so, yeah. Not so long ago, in the mysterious land of Toronto, Canada, Scott Pilgrim was dating a high schooler. What an opening. Generational, actually. It's true, yeah. You know what? I'm also going to do something that people might be like, what? But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do this anyway. Number 8. Hobbit trilogy. Yes, you have to watch all of them. Stays in the top 10. Stays in the top 10. Is the original Scott Pilgrim a show or a movie? I know it's a book, just wondering. The original Scott Pilgrim is a book that got turned into a movie, that got turned into a game, that got turned into an anime. He just like me for real. Yeah, The Hobbit stays goated. I don't care what anyone... The Hobbit's not as good as Lord of the Rings. No shit, it's not trying to be Lord of the Rings. Like, it's in the same world as Lord of the Rings. It's in Middle Earth, but it's not trying to be Lord of the Rings. 9th best movie of all time. Hercules. Disney's Hercules. Does it butcher Greek mythology? Absolutely. Is it literally just a Superman movie? Yes. Do I love it? Absolutely. Brother Bear is also up there, but no. And number 10. Honey, you mean Hunkules. Ooh, I'd like to make some sweet music out of that. Our story begins. The way they just immediately turned. Back when the world was new. Anyway. The soundtrack's goated. It is. The Matrix? Matrix is good too. I know Kung Fu. Show me. Treasure Planet? Treasure Planet's pretty good. Not my favorite. Part of me wants to put Space Jam. Come on and do the Space Jam. All right. Hey, yo, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do? Fucking love Space Jam. Do the Space Jam. Hunger Games, Twilight. Okay, I'm gonna say Advent Children. Yeah. I gotta put as much as I love Hunger Games and Twilight, I have to put Advent Children. It's so good. Stay where you belong. In my memories. I will never be a memory. Advent Children, then The Hunger Games, then Twilight, because it's great. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Twilight's goated. Dark Knight. Yeah. Jurassic Park. I do love the Jurassic Park movies. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do something controversial here. We're gonna say Jurassic Park. And then we're gonna say Jurassic Park. I'm gonna say no, you know what? This is gonna piss some people off, but this is the truth. This is how I'm feeling right now. We're gonna say no, wait, the whole list is incorrect now. Wait, no, the whole thing is wrong. The whole thing's wrong. The whole thing is wrong! It's wrong! It's wrong. Because only Lord of the Rings can break the trilogy rule. It's all wrong. It's okay. It's not really all wrong. It's just part of it. Not the whole thing. Part of it was, though. Okay. Number 9. And I have to rewatch it still. So this could change. But I'm going to say Tron Ares. I'm gonna say Tron Ares. Let my kami cook! Yeah. Only Lord of the Rings can break the rule of, like, trilogies being included as, like, one thing. Because it's only Lord of the Rings where I would watch, like, the entire trilogy. And then number 10, Advent Children. Be small because we have to fit other movies in here. Advent Children. And then after that, I will say Catching Fire. The second Hunger Games movie. Catching Fire. After that, I would say... after that, I would say... Breaking Dawn... Breaking Dawn. You kind of have to watch them both, but I'm actually just going to be hyper specific and say part 2. Breaking Dawn part 2. And then I will say, and this is going to make people mad confused. This is going to start a whole fight. Jurassic Park. Three. Yeah, that's right. I'm sick of the Jurassic Park 3 hate. Jurassic Park 3 is goated with the sauce, okay? Jurassic Park 3 is fucking rad. You guys just don't know ball. That one kid who survived off, like... That one kid who survived on that island by himself is a baller, okay? He should have returned. The Jurassic World series should have been about him. You guys just don't know ball. Chris Pratt should have been playing that character. You guys don't know ball. You guys don't know ball. But that said, I am also going to put the first Jurassic Park movie on this, like directly afterwards. Because the first Jurassic Park is obviously a banger. But I am going to put Jurassic Park immediately afterwards. He collected T-Rex pee by himself. That is the best line of the whole movie, is like, well, if you use T-Rex pee, the other dinosaurs don't really come near you, so I haven't really had to deal with them a lot. You got T-Rex pee? How did you do that? You don't want to know. Like, because he says it as he's eating. Like, you don't want to know. Like, he's a baller. I forget his name. The kid's name is awesome. Like, the kid is awesome. I forget his name, but he's awesome. Also, I'm pretty sure no, it's the second movie has, like, the gnarliest kill, but I cannot stand the second movie. The second movie is not good. The second movie's not good, but the kid in it is really... I like the kid in it, because she literally uses gymnastics to kill a velociraptor, and it's fucking awesome. The Jurassic Park 2 is only goated because of that one scene. Like, that one scene is amazing. Where the kid, like, uses karate to kick the velociraptor out the window. That is awesome. Or not karate, she uses gymnastics to kick the velociraptor out the window. That is such a fun scene. Plus, Jeff Goldblum. How could he go wrong? I'm talking myself into Jurassic Park 2 actually being kind of awesome. I don't know if it cracks my top 20, but it's in here somewhere. Jurassic Park 3 might be goated. Maybe I was wrong. I'm not a big fan of Jurassic World, though. It's okay. It's just not like my favorite. Oh, you know what? This is where the list becomes a lot of MCU stuff. Winter Soldier. The best MCU movie. Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier. I would say... I'm gonna say Endgame. It's because it's got a lot of good, like, character stuff. I like Endgame a lot. Oh, this might piss some of you off. This might... Still no Prince of Peace. We're getting to it. Don't worry. It's in my top 20. This might piss some people off. But... Oh, this is a controversial take. This is a controversial take. Revenge of the Sith. It's the best Star Wars movie ever made. It's the best Star Wars movie ever made. It's the best Star Wars movie ever made. It is so good. What about Scream? Oh, Scream. Yeah. Now the whole list is fucked up. I wish you didn't say that. Now the whole list is incorrect. I wish that wasn't said. Shit. Okay. I got it. Okay, hang on. It's okay. Don't worry. Everything's fine. We're gonna move everything down one. We're gonna move all of it down one. Everything's getting moved down one. Okay, and then let's see, and then I don't know why that's still there. Ignore that. Don't worry about whatever that is. Hang on. I can fix it. There we go. What? There we go. Okay. White Chicks. White Chicks does not make my list, but it is awesome. White Chicks probably doesn't make the list. We'll see. Mwah. Thank you for the super though, Manny. Thank you. Maybe makes the list. We'll see. Winter Soldier. Also, this isn't going to make the list either, but speaking of, like, the Wayans brothers, the first D&D movie is fun, and fuck all of you for, like, letting the internet tell you that it's not fun. The first D&D movie is fun. You guys are just haters. Okay, we're gonna move everything down 1. Everything's getting moved down 1. Okay, everything's getting moved down 1. Yes. Height. And then we're gonna erase this. Scott Pilgrim's getting moved to 8. Scott Pilgrim. And I am also moving Mulan down 1 as well. Mulan. And Scream. There we go. Now it's perfect. The first D&D movie, the one with Chris Pine? No. The one from, like, the 90s. Or, like, 2000s. I forget when the D&D movie came out. No. Does Indiana Jones make the list? No. Final Destination? No. I like them, but no. 19. Spider-Man 2. Yeah? Yeah. I used to consider Spider-Man 2 the best superhero movie of all time. But Winter Soldier and Endgame are, like, really good. So, Spider-Man 2. And 20, Prince of Egypt. There you go. MHA is out of the top 20. I've only seen one My Hero movie, and I watched it with all of you. What do you mean? Honorable mentions? I don't feel like it as much. I'm more of a gamer than I am a movie fan. Devil Wears Prada, also good. Were you there when Prince of Egypt happened? Different pantheon. People think because I'm an angel that I must be with that pantheon, that particular pantheon, but no. 20, fight me, Ash. How dare you? What? Do you know how many movies exist? You know how many movies I've seen? Top 20 is amazing. Monty Python? Monty Python's also good. Yeah, no, I am not of the... Like, I do not come from the same pantheon as Prince of Egypt. I am from Britannia. Very different. We don't have a JC, nor do we have a Moses in my pantheon. But Moses in this movie, pretty rad. Thoughts on Underworld? I like it. Wait, it's all wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's all wrong again. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just do this. It's fine. We'll do 21. Van Helsing. There we go. I'll put it at 21, even though it hurts my soul. It's fine. Oh. And the Hunger Games. And no, it's as far. Yeah, because my wing gets in the way after that. Okay. No, it's fine. After that, my wing gets in the way and we can't keep playing with it. Okay, there you go. I will give you another moment to take a photo. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Can't you hide your wings? Yeah, but would you hide your beautiful eyes? I don't think so. Why should I have to hide myself to fit things in? No. I will not. Only time I am hiding my wings from now on is if if something isn't canon. That is the only time if something isn't canon or if I'm doing a collab. Otherwise, wings stay out. What? Why are you on a separate layer? There was a separate layer that whole time? That's crazy. Music? Okay. Music. Daft Punk. And everything else falls beneath them. Daft Punk. The Midnight. Hey, wait. Hey, wait. Wait. I have an idea. Daft Punk. And then number 2. And then number 2. The Midnight. Number 3. Time Cop. Number 4. Porter Robinson. Yeah. Mariana's Trench Enjoyer. I met them. I met them in a bouncy castle. Have I told the story? Yeah, I met them in a bouncy castle. So, I was I was at this like concert thing. There was this concert that Mariana's Trench did at this like cabin in the woods, which sounds kind of spooky, but it was like this really nice cabin on a lake, and it was really nice. And the Canadian version of MTV, called Much Music, was like hosting this like concert or whatever, and I had won tickets, and so I had gone to see Mariana's Trench perform in this like little like lake house cabin thing. It was really cool. And everybody was watching the opening act, which I believe was These Kids Wear Crowns. Underrated band, very very cool. And me and the guy I was with, like a buddy of mine, had like gone to the arcade because there was an arcade next to the thing, and so we were like, we liked These Kids Wear Crowns, but we were like, well, you know what, like we can hear the music from the arcade, so let's go to the arcade. So we had gone to the arcade, and the guy at the arcade was like asking us a bunch of questions, and we were like explaining like what the concert was, and he's like, oh, that's cool, right? And we're like, yeah. So we could still hear the music from the arcade, and we come back, and there's these dudes in the bouncy castle, because there's like a bouncy castle there that all the fans were there like to use, and then eventually the concert started, so everybody left the bouncy castle, and there were these dudes, and I'm like, is that Josh Ramsey? Like, I just like looked over, and he was just there, and they like looked over, and they're like, the band literally like were like, two of them were like, one of them was talking to Josh Ramsey, and they're bouncing, and then I think it was the drummer, I forget his name, but he's like, what's up, how you two doing? And we're like, we're good. What are you guys doing? They're like, well, we never had a bouncy castle before a show, so thought we'd use the bouncy castle. I was like, sick. And Josh Ramsey was like, you want to come in? We're like, fuck yeah, we do. So we went to the bouncy castle with Josh Ramsey and Mariana's Trench, and it was cool. It was a good time. Yeah. That's it. That's the story. It's not that interesting, but that did happen. Oh, wait. That's not canon, though. I was in hell at the time, so this isn't canon. That's not canon, though. That happened, but it's not Ashkariel canon. But that did happen. Boy, it is interesting. Yeah, it was really cool. It was awesome. Mariana's Trench is in my list. I just don't know where. Yeah, The Midnight Time Cop, Porter Robinson. There's somebody I want to put on the list because I used to listen to them all the time, but they have since become an absolute psycho. So I don't know if I want to put them on the list anymore. And that hurts me. 9 Inch Nails. I do like me some 9 Inch Nails. I don't know if they crack my top 5, though. I do love me some 9 Inch Nails, though. Is it a rapper? Yeah. Yeah, it is. They're so good, though. I know. Evanescence? Eminem. It is not Eminem. Eminem is still goated. He's fine. Evanescence, pretty good. Nightwish pretty good. You're so cute. Thank you. Does it start with a K? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Does it start with a K and end with an Anye? Yeah. Yeah, it does. You cannot put Kanye West on this list. Have you guys lost your fucking mind? Like, is it? Of course it's old Kanye. Why would I listen to current Kanye? Have you lost your mind? I'm almost insulted right now. Of course it's old Kanye. Like, I'm almost insulted. Like, my bad, damn. Liquid 82 is on the list, yes. I'm just trying to figure out who rounds out my top 5. Linkin Park is also on the list, yes. Sum 41, yes. Beyonce, yeah. Paramore, yeah. You know what? Yep. You know what? Yep, that sealed it. Salmon sealed it. Utada Hikaru. Yep. That seals it. Carly Rae. Carly Rae's great. It's Utada non-binary. Yes, Utada Hikaru is non-binary. Yeah, Utada Hikaru is non-binary. I said Gorillas. Yeah, Gorillas good. Otto. Hang on. What is that their name? Hang on. I thought it was Ano. Yeah, no, it's Ano. Yeah, I'm gonna say... Okay, this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna say... People are gonna be like, fucking whomst? People are gonna be like, whomst? Whomst? Lip lip. A lot of good taste in the chat, I'll say that. Isn't that a song name? Nope. I am not a knower. Lip Lip is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the anime, Heroines Run the Show. It is the best, well, used to be. It was my favorite, Lip Lip was my, is the idol group featured in Heroines Run the Show, and it was my favorite idol, anime for a while, but I think Tommen's B-side is probably going to beat out Lip Lip. And actually, since you guys are FSP fans, you will probably know Lip Lip as the group that that Lucy and Nayu did a song cover for. Man, I have to sneeze now. Woo! Julieta. Yeah. Yeah, I think they did 2. I think they did Julieta and I think they did 2. What did they do? Hang on, I have to look this up now. I'm tempted to just message the boys like, which songs did you cover? I don't remember now. Lip. Oh, I thought that would just take me to it. Oh, bummer. Let's see. Lucian Lunaris. It was... Yeah, Romeo and then Julieta. Yeah. They covered Romeo and Julieta, those two different songs. Yes, those two, to be fair, they are different. I know people like hear the names and assume that they're very much the same thing. They are not. But you know what? Actually, I'm gonna take out Lip Lip, and I'm just gonna say, just in general, Honeyworks. Just in general, because Lip Lip is like a project of Honeyworks, and just like in general, I'm just gonna say Honeyworks in general because I just love Honeyworks in general. And then I'm going to throw out another random name because you guys know that I'm trying to figure out what kind of idol I am. And I'll tell you what, Ano-chan is batshit crazy, and I love her. So yeah, I'm gonna say Ano-chan. Yeah. Yeah. What else? Are you a K-pop listener? No, not really. A little bit, but not a lot. I'm gonna say like when it comes to K-pop, I mainly listen to like Blackpink and like Lisa stuff because I have a slight celebrity crush on Lisa. Slight. Ever so slight. Who else? Understandable. I'm gonna say I feel like I'm spelling my boy's name wrong, but I'm gonna say Lupe Fiasco. Yeah. At 8? No, yeah, I'm staying by that. Favorite song by him? It used to be Kick Push. And then we kick, push, coast. Right? But now it's I think it's called Samurai. Like, I don't know why, but it's just a fucking vibe. Like his new album. Is that his newest album? Is Samurai his newest album? Hang on. Lupe Fiasco Samurai. Yeah, it's his newest album. Yeah, and like the first track on there, Samurai, is like fucking banger. Bye, Chris. Bye, boy. So I'm gonna say Lupe. I'm gonna say Lupe Fiasco. Samurai and Kick Push are the ones my dad blasts. They're so good. Cool. All right, yeah, sick, awesome, that's cool. I'm totally hip with the kids. Sick, awesome, cool. Damn, we got Peepaw over here, apparently. Damn. Yeah. I'm realizing I don't listen to as much rap as I thought, because I'm trying to think of, like, other artists that I really like. Chat, help. Prince? He's in there for me. Prince is like, I consider Prince like an unequivocal like member of the court of the King of Pop. But what do you mean help? It's your taste, silly. Yeah, but you know me. And I forget things very easily. I am like the most forgetful of gods. So I need help. You guys need to throw names out, otherwise I'll forget. Nightwish. Nightwish is in there. Cardi B. Megan the Stat. I don't even need to write the rest. You know who it is, but yeah. Just Megan. You know who I'm talking about. I don't need to finish it. When okay, you know that meme where it's like, when I tell you this man is so fine, this man is scrum-dilly-icious. He got me like, on God. I'm like that, but for Megan. When I tell you this woman is so fine. Real, yeah. MJ. Is the list wrong now that somebody said MJ? I'm like, ooh, is the list incorrect? Is the list now suddenly incorrect? I'm like, like I'm looking at the list now, I'm like, Is it though? Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, is it? He's over Daft Punk? No, nothing's over Daft Punk. Not more than the Midnight, not more than Time Cop. Not more than Porter or Utada. Honeyworks? No, no. Sinatra, Frank's also good. Ooh, is this my hottest take? Oh, do I like Bruno more than I like MJ? Like, I'm looking at the, I'm like, oh, is this my hottest take? Oh my God, is this a hot take? Oh no. Oh no. Bruninho. Yeah, Bruninho. Oh no. Oh no. Bruno was inspired by MJ though. That doesn't mean much. And I'm thinking about it too, and I'm like, and I haven't even put in things like Blink. Blink hasn't even gone up here yet. Blink has to be up here. Sum 41. Sum 41 has to go up here. NSP. NSP has to be up here. Oh no. Oh no. Linkin Park has to be up here. Oh no. Linkin Park. Hang on. Linkin Park has to be up here, and My Chemical Romance has to be up here. Oh no. Coldplay. I didn't even put Coldplay. I have to put Coldplay. I can't not put Coldplay. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I'm looking at my list, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Linkin Park's on there. No MJ. Damn. Oh no. Cause I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if I had done a 17, I would have put like Fall Out Boy, and 18 would have been Panic. 19 could have been MJ? Oh my gosh. MJ has slipped on my list. Oh my gosh. Oh no, dude. That was my king for a long time. Oh no. Oh no. Times have changed. Oh my goodness. The Weeknd's definitely there as well. Oh my gosh. Wait, Sabrina? Sabrina's got to be in there too? Chapel? Oh, wow. What a messy list. Yeah. All above MJ? I don't know if above necessarily, but like a lot of them are though. MJ hasn't exactly been releasing new music lately. This is true, Goth. MJ hasn't really had the chance to release anything new recently. And lots more. Fuck, man. I don't know. There we go. And lots more. Fuck, man. I don't know. There you go. That's my list. This one's not really in much of an order. I tried to order it, but this isn't much of an order. It like the top 5 is ordered. After that, it's just like a clusterfuck of things I like. Okay, I will give you a moment. And this one I'm more like. There you go. Yeah, that one I'm more like, I don't even know what to say on that one. That one I'm torn on. That one I don't know if I like. Not like the music one, I'm like, I don't know. Well, when it comes to music, I'm more of a like I'm more of a genre guy. I just listen to a lot of specific genres. Like, not necessarily like artists are important to me, obviously, but like I'm more of just like, hang on, like it's more of like a bubble, right? Where it's like, hang on, synth wave, and it's just this bubble that takes up like a huge chunk, and then it's like R&B over here, right? And then it's like emo / pop punk, I guess. And it's like that, right? And then and the rest in this little bubble down here. There you go. It's like that. That's the best way I could describe it. This is how it is. But slowly on the rise for me has been J-pop. Has been on the rise for me. Okay. Now, let's get into one that everyone's really excited about. I know you guys are so excited. Let's get into WWE. Not really. Hang on. We're going to do wrestling real quick. Wrestling. Wrestling real quick. Number 1. The GOAT. John Cena. Wait, we're going to go dudes. This is for the fellas. You know what? I'm actually going to put fellas because dudes is gender neutral. Fellas. This is the fellas. John Cena. Number 2. LA Knight. Yeah, I know that's right. LA Knight. My GOAT. Number 3. Yeah. Number 3. Let's see. Number 3 is... Who's first? I can't see them. Ha! Number 3, I'm gonna say... Stone Cold. Number 3 is Stone Cold. Number 4, Sheamus. Sheamus is up there, but I'm actually gonna say Drew. Big Daddy Drew. Drew McIntyre. Then I'm gonna say. I'm not including tag teams in this, for the record. That tag teams are a separate thing. You know what? Hang on. This is what we're gonna do. Top 5. And then we're gonna do The Miz. The Miz? Yes, fuck you. And then, so this is The Boys. And then we're gonna do 1, Becky. Number 2, Trish. Number 3, we're gonna do number 3 is Lita. Yeah, we're gonna do Lita, Becky, Trish, Lita, Rhea, And Io. There we go. The girls. And then we're going to do the Hardys. The Dudleys. We're going to do Pretty Deadly, which might surprise people. Pretty Deadly. We're going to do... we're going to do... Kabuki Warriors. And we're gonna do Street Profits. And now I'm going to change this list because it's wrong. Because I forgot our queen. We got all this way and I didn't include the queen, so we got to move some people down here. The girls are wrong. The girls are incorrect. Fucking Jade, bro. I know the Marimomies love Jade. Jade, bro. Okay, maybe not number one, but like, but Jade's got to be up there. Okay, we got to go Bex, Becky, Trish, Jade, Rhea, Lita. Now it's complete. There we go. How have we not had Jade versus Rhea yet? Like, how has that not happened yet? How's she doing? Jade's okay. She's still champ. She's a bad guy right now. Her current catchphrase is "I am that bitch," which is fucking awesome. But yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Yep, I'm okay with this. This is a good list. I like it. Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't... Hang on, I forgot to give you guys a second. And 1, 2, 3... And we're out. Forgot to give you guys a second. All right, wrestling. There we go. That one I had to do quick because I was like, I know Marimomies don't super care about wrestling, so I want to do that one really quick, get it out of the way. Next is one for the weebs. Oh my goodness, it's my Japanese animes. Whoosha, there we go. You call. All right. Watashi wa kita! Okay, number one is, of course, Corey in the house. Okay, no. Not Corey in the house. I lied. I lied to you just now. Okay. You're old. No, number one. write down during debut? Because I'm curious. I wonder if my opinion has changed since then. What did I write down during debut? I have it on my notes here. What did I write for debut? It's not necessarily going to, like, force me into anything. I'm just curious what I wrote. Oh my gosh, how many notes do I have? Oh my gosh, man. Okay. Music stayed pretty much the same. Daft Punk, Midnight, Time Cop, Nine Inch Nails, Porter Robinson, Utada Hikaru, Lisa. Fuck! Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Lisa. My queen. I'm so sorry. Fucking oops. Absolute, like, you are, like, 2 or 3. Fucking oops. Not me forgetting, like, the greatest... How? And I don't mean La Lisa. I'm not talking about Lisa from Blackpink. Because there's confusion about this. I'm talking about Lisa. Like, I feel so dumb right now. And also Lisa wasn't on the list. Both Lisas not on the list. Whoops. Crossing fields, more like forgot to cross my mind. Lisa would have been like 2 or 3. That's my bad. That is 100% my bad. This is my bad. 100% forgot. The music list is now incorrect. The music list is now wrong. Lisa would have been like 2 or 3. The Spoon of Shame. Indeed. See, this is why I should have looked at... Whoops. This is why I should have looked at this, because I put a lot of effort into this. Really? Okay, this is what I have for anime. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's do anime. We're all forgetful in this house. It's true. Everybody forgets. Everybody forgets. Anime. Okay. Here we go. Anime. Black Butler? No. Number 1. Banana Fish. Number 2. Fruits Basket. Number 3. This is where it's gonna get really weird and people are gonna be like, what? Dragon Ball. One of these things is not like the other. Number 4. Free. And number 5. Soul Eater. There you go. What else? What else do I have on here? Ooh. Number 6. Death Note. Number 7. What else do I have on here? Ooh. Number 7. skate. Hell yeah, man. You guys know I like to skateboard. And it's made by the absolute queen, Utsumi, who also directed and created Free. So, of course, skate. What else? Oh, let's see. Given, obviously. Given. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you and say Love Stage. And My Hero. Yeah. Love Stage, My Hero. Heroines Run the Show. I'm just gonna put Heroines. Yeah, because I was like, not enough room for that. But hang on, I could actually just put, hang on. Heroines Run the Show. There we go. Heroines Run the Show. Let's see, what else? Oh, I should have put this in music too. People are gonna be like, what? Hit mic. Hit mic. Yep. Hit mic. Actually, wait. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna change this. Actually, hang on. This is actually not right. Hang on. Hang on. JoJo's. Then MHA. Heroines Were the Show, and then yeah, JoJo's. The reason why I remember JoJo's when talking about Hit Mic is because I often describe Hypnosis Mic as JoJo's if they had to rap to use their stands. MHA, Heroines Run the Show, and then Hit Mic. I just love the art in the anime. I just think it looks so good. Hit Mic. Yeah. Oh, obviously. Yuri on Ice. With like a million exclamation marks. My goat. What is Heroines Run the Show? Heroines Run the Show is an anime about this girl. She is kind of a dork. She ends up getting roped into being the manager for Lip Lip, which is like this duo idol group. Oh, Haikyuu. Yeah. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna bump Hit Mic down. Hit Mic has to be in here, but it's probably going to be lower. Because Haikyuu's got to be. Haikyuu. Hunter x Hunter. I'm not a big Hunter x Hunter guy, actually, believe it or not. After that, I'm going to say... You know what? I'm going to be controversial and say Bleach. Of the big three... Bleach is still the goated one. Then I'll say One Piece. Then Naruto. Demon Slayer? Yep. I'm gonna say 18 Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. Then 19 is Hit Mic. There we go. And then 20 is and then I'm looking at my list that I made. You know what? Yeah, Digimon. Monster friends to the boys and girls.
Hey Digimon, champions of the digital world.
I haven't been watching Beat Break or whatever the new season is, so I'm behind, so don't spoil me on the current season.
Hey Digimon, monster friends to the boys and girls.
Hang on. I feel like there's some stuff I want to move around here. So, Banana Fish, Fruits Basket, Dragon Ball. I'm going to move Banana Fish and Dragon Ball. I'm going to swap them. Fruits Basket is staying where it is, but I'm going to move Dragon Ball and Banana Fish. Dragon Ball. Banana Fish. Free Soul Eater, Death Note, Skate, Given. Love Stage JoJo's, My Hero, Herman's Win the Show. Demon Slayer. Hit Mike. Digimon. I've never watched Banana Fish, but I respect your list. Thank you. You should watch Banana Fish, though. Okay, we need some honorable mentions here. Let's see. Honorable mentions. Friggin' Devilman. But it's... Oh, the font's too big, though. Hang on. Honorable mentions. There we go. Devilman. Specifically Crybaby. Devilman. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da, 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 Devilman, Devilman, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, bum 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 bum, ba-da-bum bum 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 bum, da-da-da, da-da-da, Devilman, Devilman. Devilman is... Devilman probably should be on the list somewhere. But I've made my list and I don't feel like changing it now. I've made the list and I don't feel like making alterations to it. Not an anime, technically speaking, but I'm putting it on here because fuck you. Alien Stage. It's not an anime. I don't care. It's not actually technically an anime. I don't care. I don't care. Don't be weird. Let's see. Okay. I'm not gonna... And like a shit ton of BL. Like, and just a shit ton of... And a shit ton of BL slash shonen fodder. Lol. There we go. Okay, fit on screen, zoom out. There we go. Okay, I am now going to read you the list I have here from debut. Because it's a lot. And I stand by this, but I don't know what order it would be in. This is like the best that I have in terms of order. I thought you didn't know Alien Stage? Why would I not know Alien Stage? I've seen every episode of Alien Stage. Thank you very much. Banana Fish, Devilman Crybaby, Death Note, Death Parade, Free, Fruits Basket, Given, Haikyuu, My Hero, Skate the Infinity, Yuri on Ice, Sasaki Miyano. Sasaki Miyano's not on the list. That's fucked up. Tightrope, Dragon Ball, Another, Angels of Death, Love Stage, Aoharu Cross Machine Gun, Bungo Stray Dogs, Code Geass, Attack on Titan, Alien Stage, Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's not on the list, that's fucked up. Unlimited Blade Works, Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children, Junjo Romantica, Moriarty the Patriot, Soul Eater, ReZero, Konosuba, Slime, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Sword Art Online, any Studio Ghibli movie, Balance Unlimited, Token Rambu, Tokyo Mew Mew New, and Sailor Moon Crystal. This is in your book? This is in my book. SAO? Yes. You didn't put Attack on Titan on the list? Because while I love it, and I do think it has one of the best twists in anime, it's not like my favorite thing in the world. I do like it a lot. I do like Attack on Titan a lot. Tommen's B-side will likely show up on here at some point. Like, inevitably, I'll end up, like, enjoying it enough where I think it'll be on the list. Junjo Romantica would be on the list. Yeah. This is my list as it stands right now. Yeah. Also, everything is BL until proven otherwise. Everything is BL or GL until proven otherwise. Why? Because I said so. Pardon me. And I think that's it. Are we doing favorite books? We can do favorite books. You want to do favorite books? Nana, that's just a GL. That's a GL with a compet sad twist to it. You read. I was elected to lead, not to read. But yes, I read. I hope everyone's doing good. Just wanted to check. Gotta get back to work. Love you. Mwah. Oh, mwah. We love you too, Moo. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, I am going to I'm going to alter this list by saying books. Whoops. I'm going to say books, but I'm going to... Let me see. Do I go just books, or do I include, like, comics and manga? Because that kind of changes it a little bit. It doesn't change, like, the main core, which is going to remain novels, but I'll do novels first, and then we'll do comics. So, yeah. We'll do two different lists. Yeah, we'll do manga and comics, and then we'll do just books for this one. So this is just books. This one's just books. Number one is always number one. It's never going to change. Number one, The Secret History. It will always be The Secret History. It will never not be The Secret History. It's always the best book. Number two is If We Were Villains, because it's goated. If We Were Villains. Number three is In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife. In my dreams, I hold a knife. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's too much. Too many words. Hang on. There we go. In my dreams, I hold a knife. Number four. I still haven't finished it because I've been too busy to read lately, but I'm gonna say Babel. Number four is Babel. Number five is Babel. Absolutely. Babel has to be top five. Number five, I'm gonna say This is where we end things. This is where we end things. This is where we end things. What do you notice about my top 5? For those of you who are big bookworms, you might notice a trend happening. Top 3 is base. Those are my bookshelf right now. Let's go, Shroomy. Let's go. Long titles. Yes, they are long titles. Dark Academia. Yes, they are Dark Academia. And the train don't stop. Because we're going to keep going. Hang on, let's see. Yep. Okay, I can already see where this is going. Okay, let's put you down. Number 6 is going to be a funny one because I'm going to put the Atlas 6, which has grown on me the longer I get away from it. When I was reading it, I thought it was really annoying and boring, but the longer you sit with Atlas 6, like, the better it gets. I'm going to say number 7, Song of Achilles. The Song of Achilles. Let's see. Number 8 is a personal choice. I'm going to go with The Hobbit because it makes me happy. Song of Achilles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Hobbit just makes me happy. And then all of these are personal choices, no? Yeah. Why? What? Okay. Let's see. The Hobbit book is not like the greatest book ever written. It just makes me happy. Just a good book. Oh, okay. I said it. Yeah, I was like, no, it just makes me happy. Let's see. Where is my mouse? Where is my mouse? Where are you? Ah, there you are. Number 9. Let me look at my shelf. What have I got? What should I put? I keep not wanting to put this book on here because it's not very, like, academic, but fuck it. Bobby Singer's Guide to Hunting. Bobby's book. I'm just gonna put Bobby's book because it's like, what? And then I'm gonna put, for number 10, we're gonna round it out with my favorite Narnia book, Voyage of the Dawn Treader. What about the other Narnia book? Fuck you, Voyage of the Dawn Treader is the best one. There we go. You can tell I haven't really had time to read much, and I'm usually reading comics if I am reading. Appy, thank you so much for the super. Mwah. I'm sleepy now. I had so much fun listening in, and I'm so happy to get to know more about your favorite things. Good night. Aw, Appy. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely sleep. Night, night. Very respectable. I like The Last Battle and The Magician's Nephew more, but Voyage is goated. Yeah, hell yeah. Voyage is awesome. But yeah, that's my list. That's my list. Also, like, hang on. Shoutouts. Honorable mention. Twilight. Hunger Games. Other Narnia and Middle Earth stuff. There's a lot of this stuff I haven't read, but I know a lot about what happens in these books, right? Like, so some of these I haven't read the whole way. A lot of these are books that I picked up like from friends that I just didn't finish, because I was more into like the like Twilight and Hunger Games. I was more into the movies. Narnia, like it was the same thing. Like I was into the movies, but I liked reading like what happens throughout the rest of the books and like stuff that we didn't get adapted. And then same thing with Middle Earth, just stuff that we didn't get adapted is cool to learn about. But yeah. There you go. That's my book list. I'm mainly a Dark Academia guy. Mainly like my Dark Academia books. Or say cheese. No, I didn't add Voltron to my list because I didn't watch Voltron. No, I was terrified of Voltron. So I never watched it. You escaped quite the particular prison. It's true, yeah, I was like, yeah. I ran as far away from Voltron as I could. I have never run so far from a show in my life. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do another one, okay? I'm gonna do a weird list. Okay? And this isn't gonna make a lot of sense. Hang on, this isn't gonna make a lot of sense. This won't make a lot of sense to you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. A slightly bigger one. Okay. You're gonna see the madness in a second. I'm making sense. But in the meantime, don't worry, I'm making sense. I am making sense. It'll make sense in a minute. Don't worry. Daijoubu desu. Fine. Everything's fine. This makes sense in my head. So don't worry about it. This is gonna make sense to just me. Anyway, in the meantime, Rainbow. It's the gays. The gays are coming, everyone. Alright, don't worry. This is going to make sense to me. This is already pleasing my brain. It's Lamentus. The gays. Lamentus. My goodness. Gosh, we love the gays. Good for Lamentus. Okay. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, gay men. Gay men. I know people are gonna be like, Ash, what the fuck? Just trust me. Just trust me. You need to learn trust. Whoops, not that one. Every once in a while, you have to trust that your new god knows ball. Okay. And then, let's see. And then red. Okay. Okay. Do you know what you're looking at? Does anyone have any idea what they're looking at? Because in truth, when it comes to me, I don't typically like things in groups, right? When the TV's broken. Yes, when the TV's broken. This is my favoritist things. This is my brain. And this is how things take up space in my brain. So I'm going to say Tron. This is how my brain works. What takes up the most space? What are my favorite things? Tron. VTubers. I like VTubers. Tron. VTubers. Well, you guys, the whole thing is Marimomies, don't worry. Mega Man. Mega Man is gonna be Mega Man. Mega Man takes up a big part of my brain. Wrestling? Wrestling would be like over here. Wrestling. Nope. Went off the side. Wrestling. You'll never forget about us, won't you? I will never forget about you. But these are like my favorite like hobbies. You're not a hobby. I don't do you. That's not what I meant. I was like, oh, God damn it. I meant like, I don't enjoy. No, that also, I don't. You know what I mean? You're not a hobby. You're people. It's a little different. It's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. Let's see. I'm gonna say synthwave / city pop. Over here is going to be dark academia. Journaling, yeah, journaling. Journaling. Say skateboarding. What else? What else do I love? What makes me me? BL? Yeah. I'll throw it over here. Doesn't like usually pop up, but it pops up. Retro games like Mega Man. Yeah. Retro games. Soup. Exercising? We can put that up here. I do like it, but I try to like, I also, part of me also kind of hates it. Exercising. Yapping count. Skateboarding is kind of working out. Yeah. Sprinkles! Yeah, I do think about sprinkles a lot. Marimo. Slash. Just like greenery in general. Slash greenery. Yeah, Marimo slash greenery. That was a good call. That was a good call, Zeal. Yeah, Marimo slash, yeah. Greenery. Nature. I love camping, yeah. Lamentus? VTubers. You're forgetting something? I am? Farming game? I'd count that in retro. Because in retro games, I'm also counting games that try to mimic a retro style. Zomboid? Yeah. Zomboid. I do think about Zomboid a lot. Comic books? Comics, yeah. Comics. Music? I mean synthwave and city pop. Those are that's my main genre. That's where I tend to stick. Pop culture? Not really. I don't really care much about pop culture. Like, I don't care about what's popular. If I like it and it's popular, that's cool. But I don't typically care much about. Like, I don't watch something just because it's popular. Katsu curry. Katsu curry. I am always thinking of katsu curry. Yeah, let me... Katsu curry. Oh, I am always thinking about katsu curry. Katsu curry. I am always thinking about katsu curry. You know what? It's not really a hobby, but we'll throw it in there. Teasing my Marimomies. Whoops, that's one too many M's. There we go. I knew it. There we go. That's my brain. This is what my brain looks like. It's a full-time job. It is. There you go. These are my favorites. VTubers. Tron takes up a huge section of my brain. Mega Man, Dark Academia, Synthwave, City Pop, Teasing My Marimomies, Wrestling. There you go. I'll take a photo with it. All right, ready? My brain is very chaotic. It's very, very chaotic. I don't know. Like, even then, like, this could change. My brain, like, constantly shifts. My favorite things, though, I'll put, like, a little star next to him. Megman. Tron. VTubers. Teasing my Marimomies. Yeah. These are, like, the main things I think about pretty frequently. Everything else I think about a lot. Like wrestling, synthwave, Dark Academia. I think about it a lot, but it's not like the things that I talk about the most or the things that I think I'll likely bring up the most. Yeah. Teasing Marimomies, VTubers, Tron, Megman. Yeah. Gunship? I'll have to check out Gunship. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Woosha. There we go. And we have done it. We have sorted my favorites. That was a lot. A lot happened just there. I hope that you guys had fun with that. That was a weird one. Don't tell me it's time already. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it is getting there. It is almost time. We didn't do the comics or manga one. We didn't. We don't have time, unfortunately. But yeah. All this tells me is I feel like I haven't talked about Mega Man and Tron nearly enough. You know? I thought I was like, maybe I've talked about them too much. And I'm like, no, look how much space they take up in my brain. I haven't talked about them enough. I haven't talked about Tron or Mega Man nearly enough. Or old games. I just like old nostalgic things is what I'm learning about myself. Yeah. I'm very much a like, you member? I member. I'm like member berries as a person, which is unfortunate. This was very fun. But I'm afraid I can't keep myself awake any longer. It's nearly 2 a.m. Have fun, and thanks for the stream. Hugs and kisses every momie. Aww. Hi, May. Thank you for hanging out with us for as long as you did. Mwah. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a great time listening. I want to know what all your favorite retro games are. I have so many. A lot of them are Nintendo, but I do have a lot. That should have been... that should have been what the list is. Favorite retro games... I mean, we did have like a favorite game section, I guess. That's true. But yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we did that today. I'm glad we hung out and had some fun today. This was a silly stream. Tomorrow is... What's tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Let me check. Morning streams go Morning streams go very fast. I feel like as soon as I start a morning stream, it's just over. Let's see. Morning streams go by very quickly. Tomorrow is the Dale and Dawson FSP collab. And that'll also be a morning stream because of course. So yeah, that'll be 10 a.m. tomorrow, and then on Sunday it'll be an evening stream. That'll be 8 p.m. EST, 10 a.m. JST. That'll be Go Focus with Your Avatar. I haven't played it yet, so that'll be fun. We're gonna do that on Sunday. Yeah, I sense I'm gonna need a day off soon. I sense I'm gonna need a rest day. Because we've been going pretty much nonstop for like 2 weeks. Almost 3 weeks. So I think I'll probably need a rest day soon. Just like, not because I'm like, oh, I'm burnt out, but I can just tell I'm like, if I don't want to burn out, I should probably have a rest day at some point. So maybe sometime next week, I'll give myself like a rest day where I just like chill out. Yeah, falling into slumber, where I fall into slumber. We stand Ash X rest. Well, you'll come rest with me, right? You'll come relax with me, won't you? Although I can't promise that if you and I spend too much time together that we're going to be just relaxing. Mwah. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope that you had fun today. I'm going to send you guys over to Lilo. I don't know if Lilo's still streaming or not, but I'm going to send you guys over to Lilo. Okay. I'll talk to you guys next time. Love you lots. Until next time, you go grab yourself a little slice of heaven and raise a little hell while you do so. And I will see you guys tomorrow for our collab. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to do a Zatsu after the collab as well. So after collab, I'm going to yap for like an hour. So yeah, just so you know. Anyway, bye.